STEAM stands for science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, and it's a process, not a curriculum. Here at Keller Harville, we opened up this campus as a STEAM Academy just this past August. So let's go take a look and see what it's all about. Thanks for inviting me here and showing off STEAM. So first off, congratulations.
Thank you, we're excited.
This is a big accomplishment to open up a STEAM campus, and I guess officially it opened in August, but it takes years to figure this kind of thing out, right? So why don't you talk a little bit about the process and how you landed here and why you even started down this road?
Absolutely. Well, I noticed that a lot of teachers were already doing project-based learning, hands-on projects, lots of questioning and probing, critical thinking with the students. So we talked about how that aligned with STEAM practices. After some professional development, some training, and some site visits, we got to the conclusion that this is what's best for our students. And we incorporated a design process that's specific to our campus. And with that and a lot of planning and training, we opened in August, like you said, as a STEAM campus.
Yeah, and so so being a STEAM campus, it's not about a whole different curriculum. This is more just about how they go about learning the same curriculum everybody else learns in Keller ISD, right?
You're exactly right. When we were younger, we were taught with the teacher giving information to the students, we memorized it, and then we prepared a worksheet or an assignment. This is all about the process, not the product of learning. We give students hands-on projects, time to work together in groups. We provide probing questions to help them think critically by giving them little bits of information and having them go out and research, so they learn by doing and creating and working together.
So talk to me a little bit about this thing called a makerspace. What does that look like?
It's a favorite spot in the school. It's almost like a field trip without ever having to leave the
You have to leave the
building.
campus.
Exactly. We've got materials and products. It's a space for students to collaborate, work, and problem solve together.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I have something for you.
Well, thank you very much. Ah, yes, the STEAM Academy mask. Very good. Thank you for giving this to me.
You're welcome.
So tell me a little bit about the design process. We're in the makerspace, so talk to me about that.
Well, the design process is ask, imagine, design, evaluate, and explain. Those processes, it helps us, create things, and at design, we can design a thing, test it, and if it doesn't work, we can go back to imagine, and then we can design again, and if it works, then we can go to evaluate, and it can help other people with their problems.
It's a great problem-solving process, isn't it? How would you best describe Keller Harville now that it's a STEAM campus?
I would describe it kind of like fun, because we can go into groups, and then for me, I like crafting, so I really like the design part.
Okay.
And so, and also it helps us get along with others too, and we learn how to work together, and it also helps us kind of think well.
So Lincoln, I hear you think that the CTE mobile classroom is a pretty cool thing. You know, that big trailer they bring around to the campuses.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so what did you like the most about it?
I really liked the drones. We got to fly them up very high. I remembered the robotic arms.
Oh, the robotic arms, you play with those too?
Yes, it was fun.
That was fun. So I know you have a project right here that you wanted to talk to me about. So what project did you build?
We had to help forest animals because trees were getting chopped down, so we needed to help the forest animals.
And help them have a place to stay and sleep.
Yes, and live.
Yeah, and live. Wow, that's great. That's a good idea. Lincoln, are you having fun in school this year?
Yes,
Good. Well, you know what? Thank you for talking to me, and I hope you have a great rest of the year.
I will.
So here's the thing. Staff and students alike were willing to think like engineers and take calculated risks to figure out the potential for all of our students well beyond Keller Harville and their years in Keller ISD. Have a great day.